Man, why are we here? Why are we doing this? Right? Why are we here? Why am I doing this video? It was a backyard beatdown. It was Warriors took him to the woodshed. Why am I doing this, right? Um I'll tell you why. Because I am I can be stubborn in ways, and once I have my mind set on something, I'm going to do it. So I had my mind set on 25-point beatdown. Um, I had my mind set on doing a review because I thought well, previously my prediction video of the entire first round, before all the games, midway through day one of the playoffs, I gave the Blazers one win. I thought they would, push the series to 5 games. As the series went on, around game two, I thought a sweep was on the verge. But still, I wanted to make a video tonight. I wanted to do a review of the game. 45 points out the gate. And you know what? On a blowout like this, normally I just come on here and I don't really prepare for my basketball review videos or things like that. But tonight I actually prepared and wrote some things down, and I could just throw that all out the window. They got swept. The game was over when the Warriors hit their 14-0 run in the first quarter. It was Clay started off the game in the first quarter really looking for his shot. Normally it seems like Clay tries to work in between Durant and Curry, but Clay came out shooting tonight. Everyone caught it. Was just everyone, all cylinders. Everyone was hitting tonight. Durant had got a transition three. Durant's game coming back off of injury, calf injury. I thought he should have played, but it just seemed like they were just trying to keep him in the rhythm of things. We started off so a 14-0 run. They were 5 of 6. Zaza was the one who missed the jumper, and he actually missed Clay going to the hoop in the very first quarter. The defense of the Warriors was great, just as great as the offense of the Warriors tonight, especially in the first quarter, as I'm talking about right now. They were flying around. Everybody was flying around. Rotations was there. Everyone was on point on defense. You had guys like Harkless and Evan Turner taking jumpers, 3-point jumpers. The Trailblazers were taking a lot of jumpers. They just couldn't get anything to the hoop. And, me being a Sixers fan, I wanted Evan Turner. That really didn't work out. That was one of the many things about an NBA draft in my life that I've been wrong about. Some things I've been right about. But that Evan Turner going to my Sixers, that was wrong. Tonight, with the Trailblazers, their season being on the line, the Portland, those teams, Golden State, Seattle was great all around with sports. But just with basketball, Portland, all those Northwest teams, those Northwest cities, I should say, they're really great. They have great fan bases. Going back, when the arena was called the Rose Garden, it was loud. Tough place to play. The Motor Center now, but it just seemed like before the game started, it didn't have that energy that I thought the fans that was going to have. I thought they would feed off of it. I didn't think the game would be over in the very first 5 minutes. They got punched in the mouth, and after that, it was a done deal for the most part. This is how much I knew the game was over. Now, you don't really want to say a game is over in the very first 7-8 minutes. This is how I knew the game was over. Draymond Green, he had a block. He blocked a shot. It was a layup attempt. He blocked it. He sprinted down the court faster than everyone on his team and on the Trailblazers team to get a pass for a dunk attempt. When someone blocks a shot under the rim and he's the first guy going all the way to the other rim, and he gets a dunk attempt and he goes to the line for two, that's how I knew the game was over right there. The game was completely over right there. 27-26. I'm looking at in the second quarter. Damian Lillard and Amino, they showed up tonight. Especially Dame. Dame really did show up tonight. Let me get the box score here. But he was really trying to, he was taking the game over, or I should say he took the game over, but it was just, it wasn't enough. He wasn't himself enough to really do anything. Got the lead down to 16, and that was about it. And third quarter, Warriors never let off the gas pedal, in the fourth quarter. But you seen Klay Thompson in, for me, Klay Thompson shouldn't have been in the game. The game was pretty much done at that point. 37.7-11 for Curry, and that's pretty much in 3 quarters or so. But Golden State moves on. I think we all thought Golden State would move on, but I didn't see a sweep coming until Game 2. Then I realized the sweep was on the rise. But it leads me to thinking about Portland. Now, I like to make disclaimers and things like that. I like to let people know where I'm coming from or where I'm going to in my statements that I make. And I think Portland needs to do something about Lillard and CJ McCollum. As I'm thinking about this now, this is not something I prepped, so I may be wrong, I may be off, I may be crazy about this, so you let me know if I am. And Nurkic is probably, I should think about that. He was injured for all of the series pretty much. I think he only played like one game. I think he only played game 3, if I believe correctly. I just look at him as two smaller guards, where they're so offensive. They're 2 offensive stars. They're really not two-way guys. When you sit there and you look at Golden State and you compare, some of the best backcourts in the league, you have Curry and Thompson Thompson is a 6'7" guy who can go both. He goes both ways on the court. If his offensive game is not there, he can guard the best perimeter player on the defensive end. And those guys are two. Something has to give. I may be wrong, but they have to. I think they have to do something. I may be wrong about this, as I let this simmer down this whole series and give it some time. But at times they just seem to be falling too much into jump shots. They don't have anyone they can and just dump it down and let them go to work. And probably Nurkic is that key. But let's not mistake, if you have McCollum and Lillard on the same team, that offense will go around them. And that's why I'm thinking McCollum may have to do something with him, so that way they have a little inside out game where you can have Lillard and you get yourself a big, and probably Nurkic is that big, but not with McCollum there too. McCollum's going to be the second option. Let's not make any mistakes here. But what can you say, man? The series went as we thought it would go. There's not much else to say here. And it just makes me think how I'm watching these playoffs right now. The Bucks and Raptors series, I don't really, as much as I like Giannis, I'm not really watching that series. I'm not running to my TV to watch that series right now. The Wizards and Hawks, even though I'm surprised the Hawks have tied it up, all I want to watch is John Wall. I'm not interested in that series. I am interested in seeing how the Cavs and how LeBron in their playoff, how they end the season. I'm interested to see how the Warriors are going to end their season. I'm enjoying Chris Paul And I'm enjoying the Jazz. I am really enjoying the Jazz. I knew I would at some point, looking at this team as they were forming and things like that over the last couple years. But I didn't think it would be this year that I would be enjoying the Jazz. I thought this year I would be enjoying the T-Wolves. So maybe those things they flip-flop for me. Just give my thoughts on the, not only this game, but the entire playoffs and all so far. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Let me know your thoughts. This was a blowout. What could your thoughts possibly be, right? So, guys, just get in the comment section. Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts about the playoffs. Let's talk about the playoffs. Let's not talk about this. I think I touched enough on this game here. Like, share, subscribe, thumbs up always help. Check the playlist. Thanks for watching. Until the next video, guys. I will see you then. I'm going to go ahead and get some sleep. I'm out.